This does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
Border Country Sales in Colome is proud to sponsor Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl Athletics. We are your low-cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock-bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605-840-2564. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
This year,
I look for a high-scoring game tonight. Both teams are both teams are very, very high-powered offensively, and I'm not taking anything away from the defenses as well. But I think when you see the athletes on both sides of the ball, I think we're going to see some fireworks tonight. I think all in all, I think Colome has a little bit more depth. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping they got more depth. If I were to put money down, and I'm not a betting guy, but if I was to put money down, I'm putting it on the Cowboys. And I'm not just saying that just because we're Colome guys, but I think Colome has the edge as far as depth-wise, and I think as far as athletes. I think Colome has a little bit of an advantage there, and that's taking nothing away from Alcester Hudson because they're a very, very well-coached, fine football team, and something's got to give. Yep. And
one of the challenges that Alcester is going to run into tonight is their quarterback, Skoglund, who's got 380 yards passing and 460 yards rushing this year so far, not going to play tonight. He is in a sweatshirt on the other side of the field, and they're going to go ahead and start. I saw it earlier here. Logan Sarek is going to start at quarterback tonight, a 140-pound.
Well, Neil, I'm going to go out and say that is a game changer.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and sign off here for a minute as the national anthem gets played, and we'll be right back. Thanks for listening to CowboysLive.com.
Border Country.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for
Okay. Great job with the national anthem there. We're getting ready for the coin toss. We got both teams coming out. I did a little bit of research here. None of this is official, so as we talk about this, I got some stats here for us to talk about. But, you know, as far as people to watch on the other side of the ball there's a player named Mickey, who I haven't found his number yet. There he is. He's number 4. He's got almost 500 yards rushing for the season. Then there's a Steen that's got another 351 yards. They don't have a ton of passing. You know, they've got 380 yards passing for the season. So this is a rushing team, and
Yes.
you know, that's where Colome's defense they do a pretty good job shutting down the pass with their linebackers and linemen. But the run they stuffed the run last week and every week so far. So we'll
and I really think. From the things that I've heard with Alcester Hudson is they're primarily, you know, kind of between the tackles, and you know, we've got a 300-some pound nose guard.
Yep.
And number 32 Wyatt Cahoy, who is in my, you know, and I haven't probably given Wyatt as much pub as I probably should here as a color guy. He's one heck of a good linebacker. That kid is always around the ball.
Yep.
And if you're going to run between the tackles with a great nose guard and a great linebacker, you're going to have a long day. You know, and I just think, you know, Wyatt's one of those kids who's always around the ball. The Varlick boy is a kid who's he's a plugger. I don't care what you say. He's a plugger. You can't run around him, over him, under him, whatever. You know, and so it's going to be a challenge for Alcester Hudson tonight. And, you know, but I'm going to give him kudos. Alcester Hudson is a very well-coached football team. They're going to have a plan. I promise you they will have a plan. Maybe they're going to throw the ball.
Might be.
Yeah, you know, they're going to change, and you know they're going to change as the game goes on, and they're not 4-0 for nothing. So we're going to see some good things out of them as well.
Alcester's averaging 45 points a game for the season. Now the Cowboys are averaging like 64 points. So I mean, again, I think
if we're going to get in the shootout, we should be okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I think they're going to have to score 50 or better to be in it tonight.
Yes.
But, so it looks like Ringing Shield's getting set to kick off. And we've got number 4 and number 43, Mickey and Carlson, back for the Cubs. All righty, Ron, here we go.
And we're off. Nice kick by Ringing Shield.
Over his head.
They're going to have to pick it up. Oh, it did go in the end zone.
Yeah, Mickey's going to go ahead and down in the end zone.
All right.
So.
It did cross the line. So.
Yep. So Alcester's going to start 1st and 10 from the 20 over there. At kickoff time, it's 57 degrees here.
I think this first drive is going to be interesting, as you know, to see how the Cubs come out with their starting quarterback on the sideline. It'd be interesting to see how they start out the game.
Yeah, you know, Cowboys got caught sleeping a little bit the first play of the game last week at homecoming, and but then came storming back. So Sarek starts with the gun. Is going to go ahead and keep it himself and go right up the middle and get maybe a yard.
Maybe. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, not even a yard.
And again, he ran right at Varlick, and you know, something's going to give there, and I don't think it's
Yeah.
I don't think it's Mr. Barley.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Dawson.
I think that's the challenge.
Yeah.
All right, here we come out for 2nd and 10. Sarik's in the gun. He's got a wide right and a wide left.
We're showing blitz by the Cowboys.
We're going to try a little option over to the left, and he's going to make a cut there. Ooh.
Nice tackle. That's Wyatt Cahoy on the tackle.
Yep,
Again, I just got done talking about him, and he's always got his. They got the initial contact, and Wyatt comes up and cleans it up, and gets credit for a half a tackle there.
And a good wrap up.
And a great wrap up, great hit. Yeah.
So, but it does give them a first down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 here from about the, what are we up to here, the 30-yard line. All right, we're going to go a couple out wide right here for Sarik from the gun again. I'm going to go ahead and give it right up the middle there between, like you say, between the tackles. Nothing happens there.
Nothing going there. Dawson Varlick, Kinzer, Cahoy.
Chase Dufik was in on that. Cahoy. A lot of green jerseys. I think the only 2 green jerseys that weren't around the ball there were out covering wide receivers.
And that's what you like to see.
Yep.
Just great gang tackling by the Cowboys, and we've seen that all year. You're not going to get far on the Cowboys where you're not going to get a host of green around you.
Yep. All right, we got a little bit different here. We got 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Sarik in the gun with Mickey in the backfield there with him. Going to go ahead and give it to Mickey. He's going to cut around to the right. He picked up a block there, but not much given there. The Cowboys had good coverage on that. Bo Bertram ran him down here after about 5 yards.
That's a good, solid play by the Alcester. Just trying to get to the perimeter, and and that might be tonight. That might be one of the things that they need to think about is trying to really stretch the offense, trying to use their speed. I know Mickey's got 500 yards so far. That's a kid who's closing in on a 1,000-yard rushing season if he continues the way that he is. And they're going to try to use him to get to the perimeter because I think it's going to be kind of hard in the middle, but we'll see.
Yep, looks like they're going to come out in that same formation. And they're going to run the option over to the left.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and Mickey, I think was that Mickey that.
Yep,
yeah, Mickey
that is Mickey number 4.
Recovered his own fumble there, but it was just a botched pitch that he didn't get caught. But
and Calvin Rainshield did a great job coming from his defensive back position to make that tackle. I would really like to see them put a little better tag on the quarterback on that option. But that's just me. If you're going to run the option, you need to tag that quarterback. You really do.
Yeah, you want to give him something to think about.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Alcester's on 4th and 9 here. Back to punt. You got Kinzer and Dufik back to receive.
We've got a dangerous combination here. We'll see if they kick it to them. They do. No, they don't.
They might have tried to. I don't think that kick went where they wanted it to go, but it rolls dead at about the 50, 49-yard line. Cowboys are going to take over 1st and 10. Almost, yep, they're going to give it to him right on the 50.
Right on the 50. Great field position to start out the game.
All right, who do we got in the backfield out here, Ron? We got 3 wide to the right.
So we've got Chase Dufik. We've got Chase Dufik in the backfield along with Kinzer.
Yep. We go. All right. From the gun, Kinzer goes ahead and fakes it and is going to keep it. And he's following Bertram. He's got a good block, and he is dragging 3 Cubs.
Great run. Great run. I love it when any running back, quarterback can put their hand on the back of that lead blocker and just follow him. And that's what Jackson did with Bo there.
Yep. When the Cowboys are going to come out in the no huddle, they're going to go 3 wide right again. Jackson back in the gun with Dufik back there with him. They got 1 wide left. I think they got Rainshield out left. And they're going to go ahead and pitch it over to Dufik, who has a nice little cut.
Nice little cut there. Hey, looks good on his first carry on that knee.
Yep. about 7-8 yards there. So the Cowboys are going to be second and looks like 4 from about the, where are we at there, 24 yards.
I really like the no huddle here.
Yeah, and something to think about is that, Dufik didn't play last week because he's got a little bit of a strain knee. That's why Ron made that comment. But so far so good, and it's a good chance to get in here and see how things are working out here. Kinzer from the gun gets wrapped up in the backfield.
He's going to get about a yard or so, maybe. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, the Cubs got good penetration there, and kind of I think they put a little gum in the works there for the Cowboys.
You can see Alcester, Hudson. They're not real big, but they're athletic.
Yep.
They got some quickness. They got some speed. And they're hard-nosed kids. It looks like so far.
They've got a 230-pound lineman out there in that Hummel Kinzer dropped back to pass, hit Week, and just let him an inch too much. Week had nothing but daylight to the end.
If Jacob looks that ball in, and I think he saw so much green that, it was so wide open, he looked at the end zone. If he looks that in, he's got nothing but green in front of him.
Yeah, they had him wide open. He had a good spot. All right, here we go on 4th and 4. The Cowboys are going to go for it. They're in a real tight formation. Kinzer is under center. Dufik in motion, gets it out to the right.
Great
he's
block.
Got the corner. Got a first down and then some.
Hey, I want to credit Jacob Week. Jacob Week, those yards don't go to Jacob, but Jacob made that block. If Jacob got his hips turned, made a great block, and allowed Dufik to get to the corner.
I think
Great job, Jake.
Wrapped up in the backfield.
Yes.
and we'd turned over the ball there.
Fantastic block. I love seeing that.
All right, here we go. Fresh set of downs for the Cowboys. 1st and 10, 3 wide to the right. Got Ringing Shield, Tiemann, and Bertram out there. And Bertram catches a pass there and is in for a touchdown.
Nice catch, nice run after the catch. Bo, gets in, never did put his knee on the ground. Great throw by Jackson, and this is the way that we need to start things. We need to come out here and get the ball in good field position and see what we can do with it and score.
Yep. So with 6:38 left in the first quarter, the Cowboys take a 6-0 lead. Looks like they're going to line up and take 2 here. Bertram in the backfield, that tight formation. Kinzer under center. Week in motion, and Week gets the ball. Puts his hand on the on a blocker there, makes a quick move and steps in for 2 extra points. So the Cowboys take an 8-0 lead.
Neil, and I do have to say this, as well as that was executed and blocked by the offensive line of the Colome Cowboys, I know that I could have ran that in. And I just tried to run down an old cow today, and I know that I do not have any wheels left, but I could have done that. I could have done that. There was a little bit of space there, and I could have walked that in.
The Cowboys just put up a wall and gave Jacob Week someplace to go. And credit Jacob Week for 2 great plays to keep that. He got the extra point there, and he kept the game alive there after dropping a pass that he should have caught for a touchdown. So that's good mental toughness on him to stick with it. So
great job offensive line by the Cowboys. They've really done now obviously they've done a great job all year. Averaging 60-some points a game for the Cowboys. That's that's 90% offensive line, 10% running backs and quarterbacks. I'm just going to say that because I love my offensive line, and those guys work their butts off, and that again right there. You can't walk in any better than that when you've got a gangrene like that with an offensive line that works that hard. Yeah.
So it looks like the Cubs might have their hands full tonight here. It looks like Ringing Shield's getting set to kick off again. It's got Mickey and C.J. Carlson back to receive here. And we'll see where this thing goes from here. Last kick went over Carlson's head, and they picked it up in the end zone and had to down it. So a nice little showing by Dufik to start the game off. All right, we're off to Mickey. Catches it in stride, and he's got a little bit of blockers, but all of a sudden the Cowboys kind of converge on that. The only person that was not within 10 yards of that ball, or 5 yards of the ball there, was Ringing Shield, who was kind of the safety guy, who was back a little bit. That was good coverage.
Great job by, again, Bo Bertram getting down the field. And, Bo plays both ways. He plays special teams, and I really appreciate the way that he gets down the field. And, and when they tackle, when Colome tackles, it's a tackle. You're getting hit. There's no doubt about it.
It's going to leave a mark.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go with Sarek in the gun. It's like number 28, Steen in the backfield there. We're going to run a little option, and he's going to go ahead and keep it himself, but he gets wrapped up there by Bertram for very little, if any, gain at all. Looks like he got about a yard.
Great job by Bo just coming down the line, getting, kind of reading that and seeing that he's got a down block by that offensive guard and just coming right down the line and making that tackle quickly. Instead of getting upfield, he's coming right down the line, which he needs to do.
Well, and something to keep an eye on here, that number 28, what's his name, Trevor Steen. He's got 350 yards rushing this year too. In 4 games, that's 80 yards a game. So
yes, that's nothing. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. So 2 wide left. They're back to pass for the first time of the game. Hits number 42, Doring.
Just going to be short of the first down. We're going to see how the Cowboys do in this situation. We're about a yard short. We're going to be third and looks like to be about 3rd and 1. Oh, it is a first down.
Yep, they're going to give them
good spot.
Yep. So they got some pretty decent pressure on the quarterback there, but he was able to get a pass away, and it was a pretty darn good catch by 42. Jackson Doring made a pretty nice catch there, get a first down. So all right, so we're back up here from the gun. Sterrick's got 2 wide right, 2 wide left. And Mickey in the backfield, he hands it off to him right up the middle, and there's a lot of Cowboys. Bo Bertram's fired up.
Bo Bertram, Jackson Kinzer, Wyatt Cahoy.
Teeman was in on that, yep.
Teeman, your usuals who are always around the ball. They just got a great nose for the ball.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
Cowboys need to really stiffen up here and get a big play. They need to hold them here. They need to put them in these 3rd and long situations.
So the Cowboys are looking at blitzing here. From the gun, he's back to pass again. He's getting a lot of pressure.
Got it. Great job. Great job, Bo Bertram, getting the sack, running him down. This kid, number 11, is a good athlete. But he just kind of got swallowed out by number 80.
I think Sarek was trying to throw that away, and he couldn't even. He didn't have a chance to do it.
Bo's got those long arms, got that big wingspan. He couldn't throw it if he wanted to, and he couldn't run if he wanted to, and there was really nothing he could do besides just get eaten alive.
I think it was probably good that he didn't fumble it. That's the only thing he did that he had. The option he had was just go down.
And like I said, here we are in 3rd and long situation here again for the Cowboys.
Yep, just what you said. They needed a big down, 3rd and 21. Sarek's in the gun again here. He's got Meek behind him, 2 wide right, 2 wide left. They're going to run the
we got a reverse
option here. And
guess who?
Given.
I believe that is Mr. Wyatt Cahoy, who never got fooled on the reverse, read his keys, made the tackle, and I think this is another tackle for a loss. Wyatt, great job, kid. Love to see that discipline of a middle linebacker and making a great open field tackle at the end.
And a good tackle. And, he had a little bit of help there with Dufik was there as well. So, and Dufik and Kinzer are standing on their own 42-yard line here, getting ready to receive a punt. It's 4th and 26. So after all that, they tackled him for another loss. So the defense held tight there, pushed them back there. It should start with some pretty good position here after the punt. Good. Punted high. Here comes Ringing Shield and Bertram. And the Cowboys are going to take over. They're going to get real good starting position.
And a good job by the Cowboys of not, getting kind of over-exuberant and running into, and getting a roughing, or anything like that, or an unsportsmanlike conduct. He was on the ground, let him go, and did a good job.
Yeah, that's one we haven't called Evan Cole's name yet today. That was he came in there and made a good heads-up decision to not hit somebody. But that's another 260 is Evan? 260 pounds.
Jeez.
There shows some quickness for
He's got some speed with that size.
Yeah. All right, here comes Kinzer from the gun, rolling left to pass. Gets that out to, is that Teeman?
I believe that's I believe that's Leighton.
Yeah, I think that's Leighton Teeman. Caught that ball right at about the 3-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I know we're kind of in a hurry up here. Leighton Teeman has just done a fantastic job. he's got such great hands. He just adds a whole nother dimension to the Cowboys offense with him at receiver.
Yeah, and him spending the whole year last year at quarterback, I think gives him a unique perspective of what to look for out there. But Bo Bertram's going to go ahead and take that thing
6
and push it into the end zone for another touchdown. So 2:50 mark left in the first quarter. The Cowboys are up 14-0, and we got some extra points coming here, hopefully.
Well, and just kind of getting back to Leighton here just a little bit, he's one of those kids, he is such a multiple threat on offense. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. They haven't had to use any trick plays, but I'll tell you one thing. If I was a head coach, I'm going to have some trick plays in the back of my pocket for Leighton Teeman.
Yeah.
And I'll promise you that Ben does.
Yeah.
He does. And here we go. We're going to get another one. Great hands, throws it up to the quarter of the end zone. Leighton's going to go up and get it. And, that's why he's a receiver. He adds such a dimension to this offense that they never had before.
And he knows where to run a route to be open.
Absolutely. And that's from being a quarterback. I mean, he knows how to get open and when to get open.
All right, I think we better take a break here. We haven't heard from our sponsors yet, so we'll be back in 30 to 60 seconds. We don't know which, but thanks for listening to Cowboys Live. And Marcia, I hear it's cold up in North Dakota.
Like the way things used to be, the best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Hurricane, the people difference. Hurricane, the people difference. Some people say the good old days.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping.
All right. We are back. Calvin Ringieshield set to kick. The Cowboys lead 16-0 with 2:50 left in the first quarter. This first quarter's gone pretty quick. The clock really hasn't stopped for much. Looks like it's going to be
decent.
Steen goes ahead and catches that. That's their second leading rusher, and he gets some decent start.
The Cubs are going to have good field position to start with. We'll see what they can do here. They really haven't tried a whole lot. They tried one trick play, which was snuffed out by Wyatt Cahoy. I think they, I would like to see them get a drive put together. Colome needs to be tested.
Yeah.
They need to be tested. We talked about this too.
That's
they just haven't allowed anyone to test them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought coming into tonight another 4-0 team that's got some, it's a pretty high-scoring team would do something. And so far, we're off to the races. It looks like for the Cowboys.
He's just got to throw it away.
Yeah. So Sarek got too much pressure there, and the Cowboys had good coverage over here. Dufik and Ringieshield, they're doing a pretty good job. With one challenge that you have when you've got such a explosive defensive line and great linebackers like that, it's easy for D-backs to get lazy and not pay attention.
It is because there's an expectation that they have.
Yep.
They're going to take care of it, and then they throw a ball, and I think we've seen that.
Yep.
We've seen that, and I think that's something that's probably been addressed or it will be addressed.
Yep. It appears that it was addressed.
Holy
to me. Oh, we got a little screenplay out here, but
good stiff arm.
Yep.
Is that Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey's got looks like
they're not going to catch him.
Yeah, so Jaden Mickey goes ahead. He's their leading rusher there with, what's he got, 475 yards for the season.
I can see why he's their leading rusher. I mean, he had a great burst of speed there. That was a great screen play.
Yep.
It was set up very, very well. Great stiff arm here on Wyatt Cahoy, and you don't stiff arm Wyatt Cahoy very often. He did a great job there. And then you saw the speed he got through the middle. Yep. I can see why he has close to 500 yards rushing. He's a very talented athlete, very good runner, with a great burst of speed when he needs it.
That's the test that we talked about the Cowboys need, and for all the great that Wyatt Cahoy has done so far, it's that's a test that he needs.
You betcha,
to see that. It's like they're going to go ahead and
Now we'll see this high-powered Cowboy offense back again, and we'll see how they respond to this.
So they close the gate. We got a game here.
You betcha.
We talked that we wanted to test, so let's get one and let's see how this thing goes. So we're going to go ahead and take a 60-second break. We'll be back with Cowboys Live. Thanks for listening.
Tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665. Eklund.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
The new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food. And the new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food. And the new
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers. Your
Cowboys lead 16-8 with 2:16 left in the first quarter. Off of a nice screen pass here to Jaden Mickey. Looks like they're going to try an onside kick there. Cowboys were.
I knew this was coming. They've done this. They did this last year when I was at the game. They have no problem squibbing it, onsiding it. They're going to do what they can to get the ball, especially on a big play like that. I mean, that's smart. You get a big play like that, come back. You know, your heads are kind of down, your daubers are kind of down, and you try to get a quick one there, and the Cowboys responded well and did a great job. I know they've practiced that. They've talked about that. I know they have.
Well, you talk about getting your hands team up there for an onside kick, and the Cowboys just have a lot of hands.
Yes.
So Ringy Shield's going to go in motion. Kinzer's going to go ahead and give it to him around to the left. He's got some blockers. He tries to cut back.
That's what I was talking about. That's what Leighton adds to this offense as a wide receiver, running that jet sweep. There is a great 8-yard rush there. They can throw the ball to him. They can run the ball to him. They can flip the ball to him, and he can throw it downfield too. So he really adds another dimension.
And I think the challenge there was he might have outran his blocker.
I think so. Yeah.
That's really what it was. He tried to be patient,
Yep.
but he's just moving too fast. So. Here comes Riley Shippey, who came to the party last week with 3 touchdowns. Oh, man.
And, Neil, I'm going to say this again. I got my arm around you. No one can see this, but I said, if you go back and look at this, number 6, the quarterback, blocks for Riley Shippey. If Jackson Kinzer does not make that block, the quarterback, Riley Shippey has about a 5-yard gain.
Yep.
I don't care what you say. That was the blocking for that young man, and that was a quarterback.
Went the other way. So here we go. We got 3 wide to the right. Jackson's going to go ahead and give it to Dufig up the middle there. Dufig gets wrapped up there right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even dropped for a loss. Might be his first tackle behind the line of scrimmage for the season. I think they're just kind of trying to test things out here for
If
Chase
anybody
tonight.
says that these kids don't block for each other, they have never watched a down of football in their life.
No.
I'll tell you that right now, because I've never seen a team that blocks as well for each other as these Colome Cowboys. Maybe the 88 team did.
Yeah. Last week was a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. We've got Chase catching a little quick pass off to the who's going to get run out of bounds there down at about the 12, 13-yard line.
I've watched a lot of football and coached a lot of football in my life, and this is one of the best run-blocking football teams that I've seen in a long time, and that goes from high school to college to grade school to whatever. These boys block for each other. Running, it makes it easy for a running back to run the ball when they've got open field.
Everybody blocks for it. Yeah. Yep. There's nobody standing around. That offensive line really gets a good push there. Oh. So Supik just drops that, came off of his fingertips out there.
He knows. He saw the same thing. There was there was a white jersey there, and he saw a green and a white jersey. All he had to do was pull it in. He had 6.
All right, so we're going to get into the, let's see, we're 4th and 5 here for the Cowboys. They're going to go ahead, and Jackson's going to go under center here. He's got Bertram in the backfield. He's going to go ahead. Oh, that little reverse.
There's my favorite play.
And there goes
little
Meek.
Crisscross.
Come on. He's got it. Yep, and he outruns Meek. Or Mike
nice,
and Mickey.
Nice play call, Coach Connett.
Yeah, that's a fun play to watch. And you would think that high schoolers would fumble that over and over and over, and we have not seen a mishandled.
Nope.
One. Now that I've said that, we will. But they've run that a ton this year, and just every time it's fun to watch. So. All right, so 22-0, 33.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Cowboys lead 22-8. We got a couple wide right, a couple wide left. Jackson's in the gun, and he's going to go ahead and fake it.
He's going to keep it, walking untouched.
Yep. And again.
And you know what? Here again, this is Cowboy football. You walk in, you score, flip to the flip it to the referee, walk back,
and walk out like
and you bet you've been there 1,000 times. You get back, kick it off again. This is just routine. It's routine. You don't, these guys don't celebrate a whole lot. They expect to be in the end zone. They expect to score, and I love it when they just hand it off and head on back and do their job.
All right, we're going to let them talk it over. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.
Hometown Hardware Stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Hey, we're on. I got a mic check here. Am I better now? If anybody's listening, but hey, we've got a game here going. The Cowboys are up 24-8, 33.9 left in the first quarter. Ringing Shield's getting set to kick. Looks like Winter's up in Homecoming. I didn't catch the score over there, but they're up tonight. It's their Homecoming up in Winter. And here comes Ringing Shield's kick.
Nice kick.
Nice kick. Mickey's going to go ahead and catch that up front, and he's
Who is that? That's number
I hate those black
33?
numbers. It's hard to see.
Yeah. Adam Cole? I believe Adam Cole was on that. That was a great job by Adam Cole getting downfield on the kickoff and making it. Jacob Week and Adam Cole both getting down on special teams. And again, those are some young kids who are working hard and making a name for themselves on special teams here tonight.
And when you don't get on the field, but for special teams, now the one thing with the Cowboys, you get on the field a lot for special teams, for kickoffs.
You get a lot of reps.
You don't want to be on the kickoff return team if that's the only place you are. But we got a little pitch out to Mickey, who has another good stiff arm, but he's run out of bounds. That's textbook. How the Cowboys defensively, how they played that option was textbook. They got a hit on the quarterback. They spread it out. And you know what? You saw everyone except for the backside DBs chasing Mickey, and that's what they got to do. He had nowhere to run except for out of bounds. And he had a good stiff arm to probably get back to only 2nd and 12. Could have been 2nd and 15.
I think Coach Bertram has watched quite a bit of film this year, or not this year, just this week. Obviously this year, but this week, and he did a great job diagnosing that.
Yep, they read that one like a book. So Sarek is in the gun again. He's got 2 wide left, 1 wide right, and he's gonna
pressure.
Tried a little play action play there, but the Cowboys had nothing to do with it. Bo Bertram and
you know what? And that was a coverage sack.
Yeah,
that was a coverage sack. I look over here. He had nowhere to go with it. That allowed Bo to get a sack. And again, Bo's coming off the line, doing a great job getting off the line. But that was a coverage sack by the DBs. He had nowhere to throw that thing.
So that's the end of the first quarter. Cowboys are up 24-8. We're going to go ahead and take another break here. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics and activities on Colome Cowboys Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Whether you are looking for home, auto, or health insurance, Farmers Union Insurance Company focuses on all your needs. We offer exceptional customer service and follow-through. Whatever your insurance needs are, we have got you covered. Individual and commercial policies are available upon request. Locally owned and operated.
All right, welcome back to Customer Field. Opening up the second quarter. Cowboys lead 24-8 over the Cubs. Looks like the Cubs got the ball here, and they're doing a little, I think they got everybody lined up on the wrong side here. We'll call it a shift. It's a motion here to the right. Back to pass. Oh, he's got. Good job, Leighton.
Great job, Leighton, team, in reading that. He saw that the whole way. Yep. He read the quarterback, and again, that's from being, from playing quarterback last year. He read the quarterback's eyes. I saw where he was going with it. Yep. Leighton saw where he was going with it. He made the tackle.
Yeah, I think Leighton about got screened off of his guy there, and he was able to get around that and save a big gain. Now they got we got 4th and 11 now, so that was a decent game for them. But the Cowboys are looking to get the ball back here pretty quick. We've got Dufik and Kinzer back standing on the 45-yard line. Number 32, Winquist, is set to punt here. Another high snap.
Oh, high snap.
Oh,
he's going to throw it. Pickett.
Oh.
Again,
weak.
Alcester Hudson is not afraid to pull things out of the out of their pockets. They're known to throw that trick play. It kind of backfired for them a little bit, but you know what? You got to give them credit for trying. I mean, they're down 24-8.
You got to try something.
You got to try something right now. But now you've got Colome back on the field with great position.
32.
It's a big time risk reward situation here, and they almost completed it. Great job by number 3, Jacob Week, knocking that pass down, staying at home and doing what he's supposed to do.
Yep, did his job. And that's one of the things I think these guys. It just shows good coaching that these guys are they do a good job staying home.
Do your job.
All right, here comes Kinzer from the gun. He's got 3 to the left. Teaming goes in motion. They fake that little. Kinzer's going to keep himself. He makes a move. Looks like he's going to drag a guy into the end zone.
Now Neil, I'm looking this from another perspective, but again, I know I've talked about Leighton quite a bit tonight. Leighton Teeman really set that up for him because they with that jet sweep, everybody anticipated Leighton getting that ball.
Yep.
They pull it, and and Jackson goes untouched.
Yep.
I mean, it's really one of those. That's the dynamics that he adds to this team as a wide receiver. He may not get all the touches, but I tell you what, he makes a lot of big plays.
Got 245 yards receiving before this game, so as well. So Teeman's, he's got a touchdown and an extra point tonight.
Yeah.
Looks like Dufik just got himself an extra point there.
And Dufik is looking good on his knee. He's looking good. It's great. I mean, the Cowboys need him to be healthy. They need him to be 100%. Being up here 32-8, it'd be nice to see him maybe get a little bit of a break, but which I assume that we're eventually going to see that just to keep him healthy. But I'm glad to see him in uniform and playing as well as he is tonight, and taking a hit over there. He looks like the Dufik kid that we've seen all year.
Yep. He's a fun one to watch.
Yes, he
I've
is.
been enjoying watching him just for the last couple 3 years now as he came to this. And I think what we're seeing right now is the beginning of Riley Shippey starting to do that for the next 3 years. As some of these older guys graduate out, the Cowboys are so deep. It's going to be fun to watch as these guys keep going. So.
Well, it's kind of one of those things in Colome, even in a small town of under 300 people. When it comes to Cowboy football, it's who's up next.
Yep, exactly.
Who's up next? And when you're up next, it's your job to take care of the ball. It's your job to run the ball. It's your job to make the block. It's your job to catch the pass, throw the ball. And you're up next.
Yep. And there are some seniors up here. The Cowboys they're gonna lose some skill this year. They're losing Jacob Week, Jackson Kinzer, Tiemann, Ringing Shield, Dufik, Evan Cole, Bo Bertram, and Dawson Varlick. And even with all of that talent, they're still going to be a team to reckon with next year.
They are going to be a team to reckon with because I watch all these kids on kickoff, and they're sprinting down the field to make a hit, and number 11 wisely runs out of bounds because they are sprinting down to make a play, and he wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play tonight, or didn't want to play in that play. These guys have, the Cowboys have really, they really like to mix it up and hit.
Yeah, they're a hitting team. But we've talked about that. That's tradition. That's the way kids are here in Colome.
All right. From the gun, it looks like
positive yardage.
So he's going to go ahead and keep it himself.
That's a very simple play, but it got him 2nd and 6. It's a great play. It's simple play, but it's positive yardage for the Cubs, and they need that at this point.
They've got to keep the ball moving forward, and we'll see what the Cowboys got going on here. It's a different circumstance. It's not 2nd and 11 or 15 or 25.
Right.
These are
it's second and manageable here.
Right.
It's second and what it should be.
So it looks like they spread everybody out here a little bit. Sark in the gun. He's back to pass here. Oh, he's got some pressure. He gets his pass off, but 43, Carlson just...
That pass was hurried. Adam Cole, Bo Bertram, Wyatt Cahoy got pressure. He released that ball before he wanted to, and obviously had to throw it. He just kind of threw that to get rid of it before taking a sack.
I think he was throwing it up hoping.
Yes.
Because I don't think he even saw his wide receiver.
No,
he did not have time. I think that was Evan that was come screaming in.
Evan
like that.
was in. Yep, Evan was in on there first.
All right. So, got a pass out here to Isaac Reed for a first down for the Cubs.
He's not worth 32 points. Tell him I just said that.
The best part of this job up here, I mean, it's fun to do this, and I love coming and watching and talking football and everything, but the communication that we get is fun. A fair amount of trash talking, and it's all good and healthy, but we're having fun tonight. All right, back to pass again. Weekend was covering.
I really hope to see the Cowboys put up about 60 or 70 now. I really do. I think that I really think when you get information like that, I'd like to see the Cowboys put up 70 because I don't think there's no kid that's worth 70 points.
That's true.
And I hope whoever texted that is listening because I'll say it again.
I think they are.
And I think the Cowboys will put up 70, maybe 80. I might have to go down and talk to somebody down here. And thank God the mercy rule in South Dakota is available. Don't talk too much trash with a trash talker.
All right, so Sarek is in the gun here. He's got a wide right, wide left. He's going to go ahead and call his own number here, run it up.
Great hit by the Cowboys.
Bertram, Dufik.
You can name any name you want to from this green football team, and they're going to be in on the tackle.
Yep.
They're going to be close to it. They're going to have their nose in there. Absolutely. They're just, it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback, who's playing running back, who's playing wide receiver. You're going to get tagged.
So, I did a little bit of research here before the game. In our conference here, these are the top two teams in the conference.
Yeah.
And the spread is
widening as we speak.
All right, Sarek from the gun. He's got 2 wide right. He's back to pass. He's got Mickey out there on the side there, but Tiemann is going to read that.
It's kind of like those Vikings fans, you know. And Neil, are you a Vikings fan?
No.
You know, oh yeah, you're a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys
But it's
fan.
like those Vikings fans. They always like to talk about winning, and they get all the, God, we want to win. We want to win. We want to win a Super Bowl. Everybody wants to win a Super Bowl. Everybody wants to win a state championship. But I think we got 3 of them.
That's true.
And they're going to keep
I don't
coming.
remember how many the Vikings have. Is it?
I think it's
-1?
0. I think it might be -1
when you go that many times and lose,
after the losses that you take
start,
it might end up being a -1.
All right, looks like they're going to wisely punt out of bounds here, not give it to Jackson or Chase to do something with. And the Cowboys are going to go ahead and take over with 32-8 with 9:50 left in the half here at about the 32, 33-yard line. Let's see if is Chase going to stay in the game. You might need to be worth 40. All right, here comes Jackson from the gun. Dufik set up behind him here. He's back to pass. Dufik buys him some time, and Leighton Tiemann gets...
Jackson did a great job of being patient with those crossing routes.
I
thought he was going to throw it to Leighton coming across first. He hit who did he hit? I thought he was going to hit Ringing Shield coming across first, and he waited patiently for Leighton to come across.
And again, all the patience in the world is great, but if you don't have blocking to give it to you, it's not there.
Well, he's back to being patient because of Evan Cole and Bo and Wyatt Cahoy, and now you're going to give it to Dufik, and it's great seeing him run like this.
There we go.
Great cutback, nice. That made me feel good to see him to see him run that way and have that little cut at the end.
Yep.
That's telling me that knee is feeling good. So that makes me feel good. It's kind of one of those type of.
And about 30 yards, that just adds to it. Just looking at Dufik's got 330 yards coming into this game, potential for 400 by the end of it. Kinzer's back to pass here. He had Ringing Shield underneath there and just couldn't quite get it there.
Number 11, Logan Sturt, got his hands up in front of the ball and just disrupted that, and did a great job from his free safety position to get a hand, maybe not on the ball, but just to disrupt that receiver.
I don't think the score indicates the test that we were talking about earlier, but these guys are playing tough.
Yes, they are.
They're playing the Cowboys tough, and they're giving them some work out here. So Kinzer sends that Tiemann in motion, gives it to him, but they read that a little too well here. Number 32, Alex Winquist.
Alex Winquist did a fantastic job of reading that. I mean, he saw Leighton come into motion, and that's his job.
Yep.
That's his job from his position. But he did a great job stepping across, staying at home, and making that tackle.
And if nothing else comes out of this thing, the Cowboys are getting the experience of a 3rd and 16 thing, and I don't think they've seen that this year.
They haven't.
So Kinzer back to pass.
Nice little slip screen. Great slip screen to Jacob Week. This is why we like to see him. And the ball's on the ground. Alcester has it. We got to take care of the ball. Jacob that was a great job on the slip screen, getting it to him. He's just trying to get more yards. The Alcester Hudson defender got a hand on the ball. He's got a ball security. You talk about ball security, but really he did a fantastic job of executing it. He's just got to keep that. He's just got to squeeze the ball at the end.
Well, and I think what one of the things that happened there, Week had both hands on the ball, but I think when he made that cut, he must have twisted his helmet because you saw him reach up with the other hand and fix his helmet. The helmet's not going off.
No, a little bit of a distraction.
Look out the ear hole. Look out the ear hole.
Yeah.
Hang on to the ball.
Yes.
Yep. But he caught the ball, made some yards there. Would have had the first down for the Cowboys, so, we just got to finish.
And we got Bo and who else? Bo and Jackson. And is that Jacob Week on that? Caleb Week. Caleb Week.
Caleb Week's in there.
Caleb Week in on that sack.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 14 with the Cowboys leading at 32-8 with 8 minutes left in the half.
Oh,
I can't. Who is it? AC/DC's ahead of Corsica right now, 12-0.
Alphabet Soup over Corsica, 14-0.
All right, here comes Logan Sarek from the gun here again. He's back to pass there. Way too much pressure.
Wyatt Cahoy is all over that. They said Wyatt. He runs past the first time, comes back, and Evan Cole, Wyatt Cahoy, all over that. Now they're in a 3rd and 18. Cowboys can kind of put their ears back. They can do whatever they want to, and bring some pressure. They're going to get good field position no matter what. Go ahead and bring the pressure and see what you can do here. Unleash the hounds.
All right, Sarek under gun. Mickey in motion out to the right. By Week.
Very nice tackle by Jacob Week. And I say this week in and week out, but this Cowboy football team, they are fantastic tacklers.
Yep.
And I know talking to Gene this last week, they tackle every day. They work on it every day, and it's one of those things. And that's what championship football teams do. And you see that week in and week out with the Colome Cowboys is that they are. Number one, they pursue the ball. Number two, when they get to the ball, they get there violently and they wrap up, and there's all 9 of them around the ball as well.
And if by some act of God they don't get the wrap up, there's 8 other guys there to finish. So, all right, Dufik and Kinzer standing on the 46-yard line. Looks like they're going to punt to Dufik. Well, that's going to go. Oh, they get a good Alcester roll.
Nice roll. Chase is going to pick that up.
Make a move and look for some blockers, but there are not many blockers there, but he's making something happen.
That's not always the wisest decision to make, but he did look back. He did see that he had room, so I'm going to say that's a pretty smart move for him to make up what he, where the ball would have gone. There's about a 10, 12-yard difference there. So
I was going to say 12 yards there. And the thing is, the rest of the Cowboys didn't stop coming. They were just kind of out-kicked there a little bit. Week was there to make a block.
Yep.
All right, so the Cowboys are going to take over on the about 30-yard line. 32-8, 5:50 left in the half. Kinzer in the gun with Dufik standing beside him. He's got 3 wide to his right. Teaming ringing shield, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and give it to Layton. And he's going to pick up about 6.
Again, there's just an easy little quick pass to Layton out on the edge. And again, getting him the ball in multiple situations, and he's going to get 6 yards.
That's something happen every time.
That's as good as a handoff. That's as good as anything. Just that little quick pass to the edge and let him get what he can get.
All right, so we've got 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 here. Looks like Kinzer's going to go ahead and give it to Dufik, who's going to go ahead and pick up a first down here, drag somebody around there with 5:10 left in the half here. The Cowboys lead 32-8.
Good job, Michael. Just hand that ball to the referee, set it, go back to the huddle, and get ready to roll again.
Yep. So Burke is playing Centerville right now, 34-0. With the hat coming
nice
up on that
move.
roll. There we go.
Nice move, Michael. Or Jace.
That's Chase, yeah.
That's Chase. Okay, sorry about that. Fantastic move. If we had a big screen for replay here, it would be great.
If only we had a replay for it.
I got to wait till tonight to go back and watch this.
Yeah.
What a great move. And that just kind of gives you that sigh of relief that he's back full 100%.
Have the Cowboys done a huddle yet? Oh. All right, looks like Jackson Kinzer's going to go ahead and keep it and pick up about a yard now.
You got a yard after
We're actually getting a replay here, Ron.
Oh, wow, we do have replay.
All right. So you're missing the live thing of the Cowboys getting lined up here. I'll give you the play-by-play as that.
I just want to see this again because that was a fantastic run.
With 2nd and 8, we got Kinzer in the gun.
Here we go with the replay.
He's back to pass, and he's going to.
Very nice.
Yeah. Leighton Teeman just scored a touchdown here.
And we got Leighton Teeman on a touchdown. As I'm watching, trying to watch both of here at the same time. We had a great job by Leighton scoring a touchdown. Had a great job by Chase. I love the move that he made down here to set up the touchdown for Leighton.
You know, and I think that's one of the unselfish things about the Cowboys. They don't necessarily care who scores the touchdowns. It's just about getting everybody in the game and everybody involved.
You know, the most important stat at the end of the game, no matter who you are or what you are, is the win-loss.
Yeah, the winner, the W or the L. Yep.
That's exactly right.
There goes Bo Bertram to tack on 2 more. So the Cowboys are up 40-8 with 4:17 left. Sounds like our trash talker isn't even listening to the game, Ron.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed.
He gave up pretty fast, which is good. Which I would have to say is a pretty good thing to do. It's hard to talk trash when you're down 40-8.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a real quick break here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.
Farmers Union Insurance. Call us today.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store.
All right, we are back. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching.
Are we back?
Today, but one thing is
now we're back. Fetcher Field here. The Cowboys lead 40-8 with 4:17 left in the half. We're trying to get you some scores here. We've got Burke 34-0 in at the beginning of the second quarter here. I thought that was almost halftime in that game. But, Ringing Shield's kick is going to go to Mickey at about the 15-yard line. He's got some blockers there, but there is way too much green out there on the field.
Great gang tackling by the Cowboys. My daughter Keely is en route from Spearfish, and she asked me to pass some word down to the coaching staff to please let this go to halftime. She wants to get back. She wants to get back here to see the rest of the game, and hopefully it's not done by halftime because she wants to get here to see the Cowboys play football. So she is en route, and we're hoping to make it.
So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Cubs. Oh, hey, we've got somebody listening in Thailand tonight. So, John, if you're listening right now, hello. I don't know if you can even say
fantastic.
Do they have
wow.
internet there? I don't know. But
Cowboy football has a very long arm.
Yeah. All right. Ooh.
Bo's got to stay on his feet. Nice job. At the end, Bo has an opportunity to make that tackle in the backfield if he stays on his feet. Again, you got to give kudos to the running back. I mean, he's a good runner.
Yep.
He's when you have a good runner and you got a good defender, something's got to give.
Yep. Well, and these guys, like I said, they're a good running team. They've got over 1,100 yards rushing for the season. So, in 4 games, that's a lot of yards.
It is.
So from the gun here, back to pass there. He's got number 42. Looks like we're going to get a first down out of that deal, but Jackson Doring is going to go ahead and get a first down for the Cubs, and they're going to move the chains here. They're not giving up.
They are not. I'd like to see a little more pursuit from the backside by the Cowboys. You never know what's going to happen. Yep. I'd like to see a little bit better pursuit from the backside when that plays away. We had a couple guys standing kind of back here, and you never know what change of direction is going to happen. We've got to be on that. We've got to pursue.
Yep. Yeah, you got to keep your foot on the gas.
Absolutely.
On your head here, and Cowboys have done a pretty good job.
You can rest on offense.
Yep. Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
We got a screen coming.
Looks like Jacob Beckers has got that. Evan Cole put a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, but they still got the pass off.
Nice job by Jacob Beckers, realizing it was a screen, not chasing the quarterback, finding where he was going, and making a tackle. One of those people on the tackles. So great job, Jacob, by doing your job, just doing your job.
Yeah, Wyatt Coy was out there too.
Yeah.
Shocker, right?
Yeah, shocker. Yeah, he's.
We just don't say his name very often, but he's there every time. And,
we can say Wyatt's name on every play,
right?
Literally on defense, because he's got a nose for the ball. He's always there. And again, I just get done seeing. I'd like to see the replay on that. I'm a defensive guy. I'd love to see the replay on that because that was a great play by Wyatt. He took on the blocker. I mean, if you're out there watching, watch Wyatt Cahoy make this tackle. It's absolutely. He just does a great job. He's hard nosed. He's a warrior back there. I really enjoy watching this kid. Watch the kid as a middle linebacker with us. And here he is. No, that's the play before. Oh, shoot.
Well, we're going to come
Jacob,
back here.
Jacob had a great job.
There you go.
Here's my replay. And there he is.
He's going to go ahead and take it himself. Looks like we might be moving the chains here again.
There is no quit in the Alcester Hudson Cubs.
They had the Cowboys. They led the Cowboys for a little while last year. Caught them off guard with a couple, trick plays. That onside kick. Right
they got up 14-0, and that really put the Cowboys in the hole last year. And I know Colome was ready. They were ready for that this year. I mean, they anticipated those type of situations.
All right, here we go. Sarek in the gun. It's back to pass.
Oh, interception.
Jacob Week picks it up. Look at him cover that ball up. He's like, no, I'm not going to play that game again.
Jacob Week, he's not going to give that ball up. He covered up with both hands, and that was kind of one of those things. He was in the right place at the right time, but he's playing his coverage. He's doing the right thing. The ball comes in his hands, and off he goes.
And he had his head up the whole time and played the ball. And a great job. Great return.
And we got another replay. This is awesome.
There we go. I like how he covered up in there in the scrum and comes
and you know what? And he's carrying the ball high and tight. Yep. When you carry the ball high and tight, you're not going to give up that fumble.
Great job, Mr. Week.
You betcha. Great fundamentals.
All right, Jackson's going to go under center here. We're in a pretty tight formation here. Bertram in the backfild.
Double wing formation, and we're going to see the crisscross.
Ron's favorite play.
Here we go.
Dufik's going to go score a touchdown.
You're not going to catch him.
Ooh. If he had to run another 10 yards, he might have got caught.
But he didn't.
Don't. They only got to run to the goal line. So.
There's our counter crisscross for another
Cowboy
touchdown.
46-8 with 52 seconds left in the first half. The Cowboys are lining up to.
That's a big play. That's a statement play at the end of the half here. For the Cowboys.
And it's just another chance to see Chase's knee looking good.
Yes. Let's see here. We got Corsica up, or excuse me. Trip Delmet Armor is up 14-6 on Corsica. That's an interesting one to watch tonight.
Yeah, there's a few good games going on. I think a lot of the teams have established who the big teams are, who the average teams are, and who the the teams that are struggling are.
Yeah,
these are two of the big teams.
These are,
and the Cowboys are really separating themselves from. At least from the rest of the conference. This is a 9A team.
Yes, it is, and it says something. It says something about 9B football and where the Cowboys at. If you want to come up to the upper echelon of the 9B ranks, it's not a cakewalk. For these 9A schools, and the Cowboys here again are just kind of flexing their muscles again here, and showing really showing what they really have.
Yep. Looks like we got a new kicker, and here's Nathaniel going to go ahead and kick this one. I think that's Nathaniel. What's Nathaniel? I always get his last
Nathaniel
name.
Hansen.
Hansen, that's right.
We're going to give Calvin a break here.
There we go.
Get some well-deserved. Give Calvin a well-deserved break here. Calvin's been playing well tonight. As usual, again, he's another kid who's just a model of consistency. Consistency. Sometimes you don't mention those kids who just are consistent.
Yeah,
who just come to the game, they come to practice with their lunch pail, and they work their tails off. And again, Calvin is one of those kids who does that, and he gets a well-deserved break on this kickoff.
We got good coverage here by the Cowboys.
Oh my goodness. That is number 33, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Oh, if we could see a replay on that, that would make me so happy. Special teams does not get. Yeah. They don't always get. These young kids don't always get those kudos. But guys, take a look at Adam Cole here, running through the defense, running through blocks.
And boom.
And I think I believe Rhett Bertram was in on that as well. This is a great job getting down the field. Good job, guys. It's kind of fun having replay up here.
Yeah, it is. We got to get Hannah doing
I'm sure the viewers are loving that too.
Oh, Mickey's got some room to run there and picks up a first down.
Tell you what, this kid, Jaden Mickey, is shifty. He's fast, and he is a fantastic running back for the Alcester Hudson Cubs. He is a very good athlete. You've got to know where this kid is at all times because he is a big play kid. I can see that from up here. He's a big play kid.
Well, he's got that 65, 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Off of the screen pass. So you got to keep an eye on him.
He's got a good burst. Here he is going along. They're trying to target him here.
Teeman was with him step by step, and the ball was a little bit over his head here. With 20 seconds left in the half, though, they got to do something to try to get into the end zone or get some points on the board here.
Leighton Teeman was just with great, he was hip to hip. He read it the whole way. He wasn't going to let Jaden Mickey get behind him, and played with his offhand. Was able to get a hand on the ball if he needed there, but really put himself in good position. The Cowboys have improved their pass defense this week.
Yeah, this is we did not
they have.
Yeah, I think they. You think maybe they spent some time on it?
Oh. And Bo's going to eat him.
Oh, the ball is out.
We've got an incomplete pass. This was more of a I'm going to throw this ball because someone is eating me alive and I got to get rid of it.
Right. That was. Very carnivoristic, if that's the right word. Oh my goodness!
Are we going to see this replay again? Good. We should. This is Bo Bertram.
This is for the big screen, Steve.
Yes, this is for the big screen. Bo's going to end. I'm going to eat you. Yeah. Nice shot, Bo.
And again, nowhere for him to throw it if he did want to.
Yeah.
If he had a split second to. So, all right. So from the gun here, back to pass here. He's rolling right, trying to find something to happen, but
he had his receiver. He just dropped it. I mean, he had it. It was a good. It was a very good throw.
Yeah, Toppy. So 4th and 10 for the Cubs here with 7 seconds left in the half. I expect they'll probably just.
Yeah. I suspect that they're just.
I thought they were going to call a timeout there when they all started. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to have some fun, and this is something Alcester is
here we go
for some trick plays here. So,
Wyatt is back, Chase is out there, kind of directing some traffic.
You got Teeman back there, Ringing Shield back there. They're ready for this.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and direct snap it right to Mickey, and who's
great job! Leighton Teeman is there, Mr. Weeks is there. Wyatt Cahoy is there, cleaning up, helping the kid up after the play. But you're not going to fool the Cowboys tonight.
No,
you're not going to fool them. Fool me once, great. Fool me twice, it's not going to happen on our field. There's just too many athletes, and they are too well coached. Those things aren't going to happen tonight.
So with 1.4 seconds left in the half, I got to say I'm very impressed. Leighton Teeman is really playing well tonight.
He's having a great game, on both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball.
He really is. And we've talked about him a lot tonight.
Yep. And the Cowboys are going to go ahead and down it, take it into the half. Cowboys leading 48-8. Your thoughts on the first half?
we're seeing Cowboy football. I mean, we're seeing Cowboy football. You know, they're running the ball, and we're seeing great defense. You know, as an old defensive guy myself, I love how Colome tackles, how they pursue to the ball, how they gang tackle. And you know, that's why they're up 48-8.
And the pass defense has showed up.
You know, the defense sets up the offense.
Yep.
And you know,
and the line, the defensive line, the offensive line is really. I mean, if you watch that in the second half, and I don't know that we'll get to see a whole lot of the second half here, but at least it's the halftime. So
it is.
So she's going to get here to see something, I hope.
Yeah. I hope so. Yeah. But, and you know, Wyatt Cahoy, Evan Cole, Dawson Varlake, you know, that offensive line. Guys, I tell you what, you couldn't, as a coach, you couldn't be happier with what they are doing as an offensive line. You know, I know Bo Bertram in there as a tight end. You know, he's part of that offensive line too. But you know, they have really done a fantastic job tonight, opening up holes for Chase Dufik and Jacob Week and Jackson and just Leighton and everybody else.
Everybody doing their job. So Winter is up 20-6 in their homecoming up in Winter. And we are going to go ahead and take a break here ourselves. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live. We'll be back at the end of the half.
Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
Border Country Sales in Colome is proud to sponsor Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl Athletics. We are your low-cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock-bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605-840-2564. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Good. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it! Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here, we're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC, first-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference. Some people say the
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food. In the new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics and activities on Colome Cowboys Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Whether you are looking for home, auto, or health insurance, Farmers Union Insurance Company focuses on all your needs. We offer exceptional customer service and follow-through. Whatever your insurance needs are, we have got you covered. Individual and commercial policies are available upon request. Locally owned and operated. Farmers Union Insurance. Call us today.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
Border Country Sales in Colome is proud to sponsor Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics. We are your low-cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock-bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605-840-2564. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it! Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference. Some people say the
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food. In the new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from fine.
All right, welcome back to Fetzner Field. Cowboys lead 48-8. Half is just winding down here. Ron, your take on the first half?
Well, first of all, my apologies to everyone out there in Football Town, USA, a.k.a. Colome. Those replays we were watching, but you guys didn't get to see those replays, so you guys are going to have to go on YouTube and watch those replays again.
Just hit the rewind.
I apologize. Just hit rewind. I apologize
seconds.
about that. But
know that you want to watch the Wyatt Cahoy hit. You want to watch the Adam Cole hit.
Adam Cole hit. You want to see Chase Dufik, Jacob Week. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Well, we could just go right down the line.
Yeah, there were a lot of plays.
There's a lot of highlights that first half. And Colome has really done, my thoughts on the first half is really, Colome has done what they came in expecting to do, what they wanted to do. They're running the ball. We're seeing a lot of different people get different touches. Leighton Team and Chase Dufik, Jackson Kinzer. We haven't seen a lot of Jackson Kinzer tonight because he's been distributing that ball. He's been distributing that ball to other people and throwing the ball to other people. Now, Jackson's playing a fantastic game. As are the rest of the Cowboys. And they just, the thing that I like about Colome is they just go about their business. They score touchdowns, they hand the ball back to the referee, they go back, get in the huddle, and they just do it all over again.
They just keep going,
They have goals, they have ambitions, and it's not about 1 or 2 touchdowns. It's about the big picture, and it's fun to see these guys. And that comes from the coaching staff. Gene and Ben and those guys there. They just take care of this. Ben Conant does a fantastic job with these young men. You can see that they take on his personality. They're no frills. They're just they're laid back, but it's all business.
Looks like the Cowboys are getting set up here to return this thing. Alcester's coming onto the field to kick. There really is. Brett's just saying here in my ear that there really isn't anybody in a green jersey you want to kick to out there on the field.
Not really.
I'm not even sure.
If you want to squib at the bow, number 80 in the middle. He's going to take it to the house. I mean, there's a lot of firepower on this kickoff.
They're going to go ahead and kick it to Dufik, who's going to give it to Kinzer.
Got a little reverse here, and off he goes.
Blocks.
Great blocking.
And he's going to run it back. Nobody's going to catch him. He's pulling away.
Neil, I'd just like to go on the record to say first that I called it. You want to kick it to Jackson, you're going to pay the price.
And you also just said, we haven't called Jackson's name a lot, but he's playing a great game.
But he's playing a great game. They didn't kick it to Jackson. They kicked it to Chase. They gave it to Jackson. And, on the reverse, Jackson goes to the house.
And he got a couple of nice blocks here to pop him loose there. So
and again, we go back to that, Neil, and you said that's perfect. Jackson doesn't get there unless we have these great blocks by the rest of the team. It's just fun to see how these guys play for each other. They really do.
You can make all the moves in the world if you don't have a blocker. You're not going to get an 80-yard touchdown run.
No, exactly.
You might pick up 2, 3, 5 yards.
But he did his job. Outrunning everyone else from the 30-yard line on in. He did his job.
Are we just giving every extra point to Bill Bertram tonight?
You know what?
I think Jacob Week had one earlier.
I think so. Last year Colome struggled in this department. I mean, they had a hard time, with the extra points. And Bo has stepped in there to be a pretty solid, guy on that extra point. You're going to give it to him. And you know what? As big a young man as he is, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to challenge Bo. You better make it.
Well, and when you're running behind, the line that you're running behind, if you can't pick up 2.5 yards,
and that's why they give it to Bo. You've got an offensive line in front of him. You got a big kid back there who's going to run the ball hard. To me, it's kind of a no-brainer, and this coaching staff, they're going to take care of that.
And here comes Nathaniel Hansen to kick again. We're going to get to see some of these young players here. And if you're sitting at home and you're watching on your little screen or your big screen, I don't care what you're watching on. We're glad you're here watching. Thank you. And make sure you visit our sponsors that makes all this possible, and the students to tell them thank you. Ron and I just get to have fun. But
this is a blast.
But watch these guys run down the field. Watch this coverage.
This is something to watch. Watch these guys. This are Cowboys. They sprint down hard, and they're literally heat-seeking missiles.
Yeah.
You know,
that's exactly what they're doing.
You know, and they're smelling blood and they're getting it.
And it's their option. It's their turn to shine. You know,
Yeah,
these are younger guys that don't spend as much time on the field as some of the older guys, and this is their chance. And you know, one of the things about being ahead 56-8 is you get on the field a little bit more for the younger guys.
Yep.
But you know, we're gonna see the starters out here for a little while, I'm sure, and then I think we'll start seeing some different numbers.
We'll see them here this first series, and then we'll see the different numbers, and you know, but.
So from the gun here, Sert's going to go ahead and give it to Mickey, who is chased the wrong direction.
You are not going to stiff arm Jackson Kinzer. I don't care what you say. And you see, if you look back at this, you know, Mickey is trying to stiff arm him, and Jackson's just batting his arm down and running him down. You know, there's nothing that you can do. You're in the jaws of life.
Yeah, you know, I think it was a lucky move to be able to, when he got that stiff arm on Wyatt earlier tonight. That was, you know, I think that shocked all of us a little bit.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen to these seniors for the Cowboys. You know, too much experience, too much power, too much skill. So from the gun here, we've got 2 wide right, a couple wide left. He's back to pass here.
Screen.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run. He's just going to get rid of that, you know.
And look at Wyatt Cohoy right there beside Mickey.
Yep, we've got Wyatt there doing a great job. We've got Bo. We've got number 61. Who is that? That is Mr. Beckers. You know, they're chasing the quarterback around there, and they're trying to set up a screen, and they can't set up the screen because they're getting too much pressure on the screen.
Yep, Jacob Rinker was in there as well.
So now we're hearing some new names get in there, and you know what? It doesn't change. You may change the name, but you don't change what's the outcome of what's going on for the Cowboys.
All right, so Sarek from the gun, he's got that same formation, 2 wide right, 2 wide left. And he's going to go ahead and try to keep it. He picked up like 2 yards.
We got Wyatt Cohoy. We've got Rhett Bertram in on the tackle. Number 57. Who is that? Number
that's
57.
Jacob Rinker again.
That's Jacob Rinker.
Yep.
Good.
You know, and I think the only reason he got a couple yards there is the Cowboys had really good pressure, but it was coming around the ends. And he was able to step up and get a couple of yards. There was really nothing there, but it's going to bring up 4th and 18.
Against our young kids.
Hey, here we go. Riley Shippey, my favorite young player on the team here, is getting back. Let's kick it to him.
And we're going to.
Nope.
Rhett Bertram is in and he's going to get on it. Get on it.
Get in there.
That is going to be the game.
Yep. The game is over.
Hey, Neil, that was our JV.
Sorry, Riley. I wanted to watch that. I really wanted to see that return. But, all right, so game's over. We're lining up here to shake hands. Cowboys get out of this one early. At least it went to the half, so everybody got here to watch the game. We appreciate those of you at home that are watching and listening to us.
You know, I got to give it a little shout-out, Rhett, with the block and the touchdown. You know, young sophomore, young kid. But he hustled. That was a great hustle play.
Yep, it was good to see him come in and do these things.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch these young guys when they get in and get a chance to do their job. They go and do their job.
They do their job
well. It's not.
Yep.
We're just filling seats or getting a little bit of trash time here. We're actually out here playing ball.
And it's kind of like what we talked about a little bit earlier. You know, everybody does their job, and you can change the names, but you're not changing the outcome.
Yep.
You're not changing what they do, and that is the signature of a great program.
Yep. So who's your player of the game tonight this week, Ron?
Oh boy,
this is our unofficial because the coach gets to name it. But between you and me, who do you?
I tell you what, you know, we talked about him earlier. I think Leighton Tiemann had one of the best games that I've seen. I haven't been watching a whole lot of Cowboy football for the as of late. Last couple of years, this is probably the best game that I've seen him play completely, both on offense and defense. He is a threat every time. He doesn't have to touch the ball.
Right,
he's a threat.
Yep. We saw some big plays just because they faked it to him tonight. And that was the one where I was going to go as well.
Yeah, and we haven't given it to him yet. My defensive player of the game, Wyatt Cohoy. He is the model of consistency for the Cowboys. He's
Right
always
place,
around the ball.
right
He's always in
time.
the right place at the right time because he's because he works hard.
Yep.
And he's got great instincts. And I really enjoy as an old linebacker myself. I enjoy watching Wyatt play because he's old school, hard-nosed, just gets after it, makes tackles, and is always around the ball. So I guess those two guys would be my two. I have a hard time picking on this team.
It's hard, yeah.
It's hard to pick one.
Yep. You got Chase Dufik with a ton of yards. You got Riley Shippey coming in. It didn't get to play a lot tonight, but he had a touchdown.
Yep.
You've got an offensive and a defensive line that just kill it, and every week you could give it to those guys as well. So, Dawson and Adam Cole, another young player that had some great highlights. So
yeah, Adam had a great night. Adam Cole, he would make a highlight reel tonight.
Yeah.
The way that the opportunities and the thing that these young kids do is when they get their opportunity, they make the best of it.
Right. And that's and that's what gives me a lot of confidence for the years to come here. The Cowboys, they're going to lose a lot at the end of this season. I think they're going to go deep into the playoffs, and very bad things are going to have to happen for them not to be in the dome and to not have a championship this year. But that's why you play the game.
It is.
But at the end of this year, the Cowboys are. They're not worse for wear. They're going to lose a lot of experience and a lot of that. But right now, these young kids are learning from them and taking their opportunities when they get it and making stuff happen.
And they're playing well, and it's good to be here. It's good to be here in Football Town, USA. That's what I call it. Someone on Facebook this week, I said something on there, and I said, the best thing to describe Colome is, it's Football Town, USA. It is small town. I love it. I think that's a great name for the Colome Cowboys right now, and for our town.
Well, cool. Well, for Cowboys Live and all of our sponsors, I'm Neil Widener with Ron Bertram. As always, we've had a blast tonight. We'll see you next week from Scotland. And we go to Scotland, who's another tough team. We're expecting, hopefully, getting another test there, and the Cowboys get some more experience. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.